Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Basically, here basically we are talking about the PHP editor. One of the person basically asked the question, how to run the PHP editor without PHP installation basically. So these all are the basically the this is one editor basically. See basically. So this is one line. This is the text of PHP, and this basically break has done. So here break we have done, and after that basically two lines. So break has not added. So added the break and again basically run. So it's PHP editor basically. Now basically, if anybody want to search my YouTube channel basically, he can search like this. Go to YouTube. Sunil R Nair Vadodara basically. So you can see this. So searching job basically project manager. So like this basically you can search my YouTube channel also basically. In this basically lots of interesting facts basically are given. In this basically it's given that basically how basically American group basically has done the mistakes, lots of mistakes basically they have done, and they don't like this YouTube channel basically. I am 100% telling you, but the people who accept the facts basically that yes basically we have done the mistake, even basically we are American number one, they basically watch this video basically, but lots of people basically don't watch. Why? Because they don't accept the fact basically. Few facts basically I will tell you, they don't basically accept the thing base. For example, the user controls basically which was created, that was basically created from thousand city basically. So they don't accept it basically. They say that basically we don't like reality basically. So like this basically the PHP editor also basically we saw. So people don't like the reality. That is the fact basically. So here basically we were about what? We were about the validation basically and how to run that PHP code. That also basically we have. So you can basically take that editor basically, just write down PHP editor basically in the your website basically, and you will get lots of editors basically. So one of the person told that Americans group basically don't like the reality basically. In that basically the fact is this YouTube channel is the fact basically. It's the best YouTube channel basically, which is created by Sunil R Nair, that is myself basically. But they have blocked my email address, they have blocked my mobile number, they have blocked my YouTube channel also basically, so that basically nobody else basically can see that. Why? Because it's lots of reality basically. If any enemy of America will see this YouTube video basically, he basically can do anything to the America. But lots of security is also basically given in this website basically, how to secure the USA basically against the enemy basically. But it's a fact basically. But the reality is reality. So see basically the best example is user controls are basically created by user controls are checkboxes, radio buttons, text boxes, combo box, then the form submit button. These all are basically created from more than 1,000 cities. And that list basically even American government don't have. American government, Indian government, USA government, European government, they also basically don't have this list. And this is, if anybody asks the list, nobody can give the answer. So see basically the validation of the PHP, how validations are run. Before this basically, in this is also one of the validation. If request post is sorry, request method is post, then basically this all need to execute, else basically don't execute it. Function is also basically, this is a JavaScript function basically, which will return the data basically, which will return the data. This is just as given as a sample basically. You can run these examples basically in the YouTube videos. Here basically we are just talking about the PHP concept basically. PHP, each and every command basically how it works, how the request method basically is using, how to run the request. Now basically the form required fields, how to give that. So see basically. PHP form validation basically. In previous basically we saw that the image gender field required, those fields can't be empty basically. In HTML basically we saw. Now basically see the name must only contains letter, then basically email address, that is the special characters, website, that is the prefix, coding, command, comments is the insert text editor, gender basically must select one. So see basically how it can be validated. See basically some all the variables are declared. If method is post, then go here. If empty, if this is empty, post basically which is given it's empty, then take this one name error basically one variable and add name is required, else basically name equal to whatever data basically it has entered. So same way basically all basically is given, all validations are done, then basically same way in gender basically is given, so it will give the error or basically it will, so now basically to display the error basically. How we will display the error? PHP1 form, this is basically the method, action basically everybody knows what is action, methods everybody knows, input everybody knows, class basically one taken, and the error basically class name is error, and this is the name error basically. If error is there, then basically it will display error here, otherwise it will be empty. Same way basically everywhere basically it is done. If it is error, then it will display error, otherwise basically it will not display anything basically. This is the text field basically. So one class basically has taken span tag, everybody knows. It will display in some little bit big characters basically. So see, everything is done. So like this basically the validations basically, submission basically happens. Submission basically the same page will submit, and then basically the, if it's error, then basically it will give error, and then basically and the validations are here. See, this is the validation. All the variables are declared. Post tag basically has done. If post tag, then only basically you have to come here. Method is post. So like this basically you can run this in this editor basically. And for latest video basically you can watch this my channel basically, writing SUNIL NAIR Vadodara City. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about the PHP.